Hello? Okay, that should be working. Hello everyone, welcome. I think I'm gonna put on some jams to listen to since we are just here chilling today. Hello. There is no camera because I am using 2 monitors right now and I needed the extra USB port, so you can't see me. I'm a ghost. Hello everyone. Hello Jeff, Willis, Artemis. Midnight, Akatsuki, Mr. Radford, hello. Forgive me for having another week go by without much streaming. My niece visited me once again, as she does. Probably her last visit for the summer, since that is coming to a close soon. Let's see, what kind of music do we want? What kind of music do I even have on this computer? I'm still organizing my semi-new computer. I've had it for a couple months now. It really shouldn't be considered new at this point. Why are you crying, Katie? Are you crying? Anyway, I figured I would do a chill stream and show y'all some research and stuff that I'm working on. Oh yeah, you're right. Akira Yamaoka would be perfect, except I'm a moron that doesn't actually have any of the soundtracks for Silent Frickin' Hill. Because something's wrong with me. Because I'm a terrible person who doesn't apparently have any of the music. I know I did at one point. I don't know what frickin' happened. Oh no, it's coming out of the TV. That's wrong. Let's fix that. Which one of you is this the correct? I don't know if that's loud on y'all. I see Naomi Hara, glad to see her legacy lives on as the woman who gave Eileen a big butt. She was the character designer. Then we have, who's up here? Project 4. First thing I gotta do is, I need to make sure I've actually got everybody listed here, because I'm not certain. I've been writing through them all. I've gotten 3 is mostly done. You see I've deleted everything except voice acting because that's the last thing I have to write. The other ones are all done. This one was a blast. I can't wait to make a video about how wild the play novel was. Y'all don't even know the wild history involved in this stupid offshoot video game. So let's jump to Mobi, which is a pretty reliable website for, like, just tracking the credits. They basically just take the credits from the game and put it on the internet. And it's sometimes wrong with Japanese because often, like, people with the same name but different kanji, they'll put them together. And it's like, well, that may not be the same person, but it's hard to know for sure. So let's take a look here. Let's see. We got our programmers. Lots of programmers on this one. We got you. Is you here? Yes. No, that is different. That is Saito. I actually don't think you are here. Have we already stumbled on someone that I missed? Who are you? Masayoshi Sato. That name is familiar. Oh my god, you were a soccer man. Soccer man with the soccer plan. You find that a lot with the programmers. I think almost all the Silent Hill programmers have been entirely swallowed up by the soccer series. PES. It's sometimes called World Soccer, or Winning 11 back in the day. Nowadays it's the PES. I think it's eFootball now. I don't know. So many programmers at Konami have just been swallowed into the football game. Where's my AB? This is gonna make this easier. Where's my ABCs? Okay, how to... There we go. Paragraphs. No, I did that wrong. I want headings. My bad. Don't want that. There we go. So now it'll be in order. So you, sir, have been on Poyo. or Poi Poi, whatever. I don't actually know. Isn't that like something they did Tetrisy? That's the only game Konami makes anymore. You're not entirely wrong. It's also like the only game that's ever made them money. I should show y'all that. Let me pull this up. This is wild. Oh, that's the team, not the money. Here's money. There we go. This website, Games Data Library, keeps records of Japanese video game sales. Japan is much better at tracking this stuff than we are. Their magazines actually, like, put it out and keep a record of it. So we have, like, weekly records of the best-selling games. It's fantastic. Whereas I don't know that the West has very good record I've had a hard time finding stuff. I don't know. Let's go down here, and I can show you guys the best-selling Konami games of 2003, and you will not believe the wildness of this. I'll get rid of that while it's loading that. This is my chart of people who are on the team. Tried to kind of color code it with people, like purple is 2, 3, and 4. I think there was only one person that was a person that worked on Silent Hill 1, 3, and 4, not 2 and 4. They skipped 2 for some reason. It was one of the original people, too. It was the programmer, Oshima. What were you doing that time, Oshima? I'm curious. You had to have been working on something else, right? Is it the first one or the second? Well, that's one of him. See, this is another problem with this website. They don't always have all the correct names together. Like, obviously, this is a Konami game. This has got to be that same dude. It's not attached to his other credits, though. Do not go to my email, Jesus. Don't reveal those secrets to the world. Yeah, see, this is the beginning of his stuff. And there's nothing between... So he had to have been working on some kind of Japanese-only video game at that point, right? That's gotta be what it was. Because otherwise, why would he not be on 2? Anyway, so apparently he has also been sucked up into the soccer machine. He has also been devoured by the Pro Evolution Soccer. Let's see if this... Okay, this loaded. Let's go to... Is it not going to show me the... Oh no, I'm looking at this wrong. I want by year, I think. Hardware by year, game by year. 2003, top 300. This is the easiest way, I think. Yeah, this is neat. Like, look at this. It shows even, like, who was kicking it. Konami was getting, like, 10% of the market. That was not bad back then. And then Nintendo, of course. I have a feeling Nintendo's always at the top of that list. Alright. Publisher. So we want only Konami. That's going to show us their best-selling games in this year. And you can see World Soccer, Baseball, Power Pro, which is also, the Power Pro is baseball. So soccer, Prince of Tennis, baseball, Yu-Gi-Oh, croquet? Baseball, croquet, and then Zone of the Enders and Silent Hill 3. So, like, the top 10 best-selling Konami games of 2003 were all sports associated. It's no wonder that they eventually would stop on everything except for sports and Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that's like, look at that. Look, a million for a PS2 soccer game. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. So yeah, that's totally why. If anybody asks you why Silent Hill doesn't exist anymore, it's because Silent Hill does not make sports ball numbers. Anyway, let's go back to our, we were looking up the members of the Silent Hill that we don't have. Including this guy. Aw, damn it. Sometimes older Japanese games will have, like, the names in kanji instead of in English, which is very useful, but not for this guy. So, I don't have his kanji, which means, I can only Google his English name and see what happens. Ah, he's a character in Detective Conan. See, this is part of the problem. You come up with some wild shit. But sometimes you will randomly find, correct information. This is probably not him. This is, okay, yeah, this is some anime dude. Crunchbase, that's a programming website. No, he's some kind of banker. Yeah, so probably not a person that we're gonna get a lot of info about. Where did we go back over here? So he's in the soccer machine is where he is. Masayoshi, so Sato. Sato is the last name. It's a very common Japanese last name. Sato Masayoshi. Why are you... Oh, I think that was, I was doing the names that I had kanji for and the names I don't. In italics. Yeah, very little on you too. Yeah, see, I have his. Murakami Takahide. I actually have a decent amount of info on. But I do want to try and find more. Programmers are hard to find because, unlike artists, they don't tend to have, like, portfolios. You might find a LinkedIn, maybe, if you get lucky, but not often. Let's see who you are. Nazuki Matsushita. Sound program, which means, you know, programming the way the music plays, or the system that plays the music, that kind of thing. Ah! Take a drink every time a programmer is working on soccer now. At least they're still doing the sound programming. Looks like they worked on Contra. These two, I think, Neo Contra was actually directed by a Silent Hill alum, Ando Takayuki. And Contra also, this one had a lot of, let's see, yeah, that's a former Silent Hill. That's a Silent Hill. That's part of the thing, the reason why I prefer to refer to the team as K-Set rather than Team Silent, is because a lot of them worked on a lot of the other K-Set games. Like, they were kind of revolving through these different projects. You know, Portrait of Ruin, Castlevania. Alright, let's see if we find anything. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes. VGB? That says female. We should try. Let's see if Nazuki is a female name. Female unisex name. So it could be male, but it's possibly that's a female sound programmer. That's neat. Yeah, we're gonna go to artists because artists are so much easier to find stuff for. Who have I not looked for here? Tomoko Mori. I don't know that I've looked for you. We could try looking for you. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. So one of the problems I keep coming across, Nanobreaker. There's very little info about Nanobreaker online. 3D artist for Nanobreaker. Okay, we're gonna open that up over there, and then we're gonna put this. See if she's 3D artist. Let's see if there's anybody else that did the 3D art. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, so it's not gonna be as easy as just saying it was her artwork. And there's a couple other Silent Hill alums, Silent Hill. See, like, they cycle through the projects. That was a pretty major, I think, Silent Hill 4 person. That's the programmer that did the sound for Silent Hill 3. Alright, let's see. Anime News Network. Tomoko Mori. That's, no, too old. Not you. Can't be you. Probably also, maybe not you. Those look like video game soundtracks. Maybe not. Make the bigger picture. A researcher, eh? No, those are just books. I just saw the black label and was like, wait, is that... No, those are books. Not the right person. This is why it makes it so much easier if you get the actual kanji. Yeah, like, I don't think any of these are gonna be the right person. Oh, wait. No, that's an at, not art. Hey, that's my state. Hi. Yeah. Ooh, freelance? Freelance what? Oh, no, that's not. Yeah, that's nobody. Oh, alas. It can be very fun when you actually manage to, like, stumble across something very useful, but it takes hours, days, years. It's so much work. It has taken me, like, 3 years to find what I have found. Yeah, let's see. Oh, those are special thanks. We probably wouldn't find anything for that. Don't want to look at that. Atsushi Sujimoto, Sosuke Honda. I don't know if I've looked for Sosuke Honda. I don't think I have him over here. Oh boy. Pokemon? Evil Within? That would be kind of impossible, I think, for him to be working on both of these at the same time, which probably means not the same person. That's another issue with these credits. Like, without the kanji, it's hard to know who is in it, like, who is the Sosuke Honda that works at this company and who's the Sosuke Honda that works at the other company. And it gets tough. And you end up with a credit that makes no sense. Somebody's working at 3 different companies on 3 different games all at the same time. It's like, unless they have clones. Huh. There's some kanji. Now, the thing is, you can use different kanji to spell the names of people, so it's always possible that this isn't how that person's name is spelled, but sometimes you can get lucky. That's how I found a lot of the programmers in the database for patents, which, why don't we go and look at that database? That might give us some fun stuff to look for. There we go. Pulls it right up for me. This is the Japanese database. Kazutoshi Sugai. That is Silent Hill 1 person. And there's K-Set. Let's search all by K-Set. Let's see if we find anybody cool today. You're only gonna... Five are under the name K-Set? If you just look for Konami, it's like 10,000. Man, I was hoping this would make my life easier. Music playback, 1999. Who's that? I have no idea who you are. Alright, let's look at you. Interesting. A lot of people are recycled between the Japan-only games and Silent Hill. Well, it's kind of like they're all part of the same team. They're just being assigned to different groups at different times. So when that group no longer needs them, they kind of move along to the next thing. Like the monster designers for Silent Hill 3 and the character designers, I believe, they worked on 3 and 4, which were made at around the same time. So it's very likely that they kind of moved from one project to the next once they had kind of been done. And then Silent Hill 2, there were probably people working at the same time because 10 people on Silent Hill 2 also worked on Shadow of Destiny, which was made at the same time. Alright, let's see. We got your name. Let's see how we do here. Sometimes I get lucky when I just Google the... See, that's gonna be the... That's Konami in their records. Let's see what happens if I put that name in. Nope. No patents. Oh, there are patents. Oh, what do you know? Huh. Let's see what this is. I don't think I've looked this guy's stuff up. Suguru Murakoshi, so that's the director of 4. In 2012, a system and a terminal device, March 30th, 2012. That's the day that Downpour came out, isn't it? When did that game come out? Oh, March 13th. Okay, it was in the same month. And it was publication. So I think filing date tends to be close to the day that the game is actually published, and then eventually when it gets through the system, that's the publication date. So sometimes if you find video games that were released close to the filing date, you can actually figure out what game it was for. This one, I have no freaking clue. I don't recognize any of these other names. Let's see if we can find something of his that's actually related to Silent Hill. Let's see, we got 2012, 2009, 2012, 2004. That could be something. 2009, 2014. So at the very least, this tells us that he was probably still employed by Konami in 2014. Let's go back to the Japanese and compare. Yeah, I believe that's the... Yep, that's the kanji for his name, so that's probably the same dude. So he was still at Konami in 2014. Let's see if I can figure out what game this was. January 15th. An information processing apparatus and program provided. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some quick thinking. Baseball. No. Sometimes you can read these things and it literally just says, an apparatus for hitting a baseball. It's like, okay, so this is that baseball game. Soccer? How about a card? No, it's not related to Yu-Gi-Oh then. What else? Soccer, card. You know, if it's not those, I don't... Music? No, it's not a music game? Konami... Video games 2014. Metal Gear Solid. Hey! Actually, that might make sense, because didn't that game have online features that would require a server via a network? So this might be related to something to do with Metal Gear. That might be Metal Gear? Let's see what Moby Games says about his actual credits. Suguru! I know he's yes, he is now at the team that, and frickin' the credit isn't on here. That's another problem. Moby Games is not updated entirely. He moved to Tango Works, and his most recent work was, he was one of the major players on, what's that game? The one in Japan that's about spooky shit, but it's not a scary game. And that cute lady premiered it at that convention. He was like a major figure, one of the top 3 people, and he's in a couple interviews. Him, Shinji Mikami, and that cute girl made, yes, Ghostwire Tokyo. And I think that's fascinating because he frickin' directed Silent Hill 4, the game about the ghosts. And then he goes on to do Ghostwire and talk a lot about how, you know, they were trying to bring these kind of spirits and ghosts to life and make them interesting. It's like, dude, you already did that. You're making Silent Hill 4 the sequel, the better version, or maybe the more modern version, I guess. And he also worked on Evil Within 2. I guess between he must have left Konami sometime around 2014, 2015, and then would have gone to work on Evil Within then. If you think maybe most games take 2-3 years, that timeline makes sense. That's pretty cool. It does. Oh, here we go. Okay, it says he's an artist on a Metal Gear Solid 4. So maybe, well, no, that's way too far back. He may have been involved on 5 and just not given credit. Sometimes that happens. Alright, well, we're not gonna find more there, so let's look at this other patent. Kosuke Iwakura, he worked on, I'm pretty sure he worked on 4. Yep, engine program. So this is a patent from that year with the 2 of them named for it. It's gotta be for Silent Hill 4. A game device that displays a 3-dimensional game space viewed from a given point wherein a character string stores string data in association with data relating to pronunciation positions in the 3-dimensional game space. A display for displaying a game screen in which a character string image based on the character string data is semi-transparently combined with a visual image representing the state of the 3-dimensional game space viewed from the viewpoint. I don't know what that means. What? Display control means for updating the game screen, wherein the display control means updating the position of the object to be operated or the viewpoint. Determination means for determining the rate of translucent synthesis. Translucent synthesis. What is that? Maybe this is related to the ghosts? I mean, translucent, it kind of makes me think, you know, maybe, yeah, okay, let's see what this, translucent synthesis determined by the determination means, generating means, for synthesizing character string image, with the game image translucently to generate the game screen. It's a character string image. This does not tell me anything. No. The problem is, of course, that this isn't even just legalese, it's also Japanese, and then it's machine translated, so it's not gonna be very sensical. I feel like it has to relate to Silent Hill 4, given the people and the timing. I mean, when did Silent Hill 4 release? Yeah, 2004, June 2004. So if this patent was finished in January, that's the game he's working on. He's director. He could not have been working on 2 games. So this is definitely, this goes in the Silent Hill 4 box. But I don't know what it means. Let's see what else. 3D map object display. Character data display. I think it has to have something to do with how the characters are displayed on the screen and their translucency. I think it's gotta relate to the way the ghosts appear. Because you think, the ghosts look different, right? I remember for ghosts in-game. I'm pretty sure in-game they look a little different. I'm gonna look at your stream here, person. your Let's Play here. I want to look at a ghost. Where is Ghost? Okay. Oh, but they do. Maybe that's what it is. They don't really seem see-through, but you can go through them. I don't know. Show me ghosts again, game. I want to see ghosts again. Where is Ghosts? Come on, show me the ghosts. I want to look at them. Oh, are they not coming into this hallway? Oh no, here he is. Come on, I want to see him. Yeah, I don't know. They don't seem like they're see-through. I don't know. But it has to relate to that, right? Like, that's what it's gotta be. Just very confusing. Let's see what happens if we just search his name. If he has anything under anybody else. There are now more items. Okay, I do not think he wrote... I don't think he wrote about molecular dynamics. I could be wrong. 2012, 29. Oh, these are the ones we were already looking at, so it doesn't look like... Yeah, I think these are the same thing. Just that one other new thing, so yeah, he probably moved from Konami around 2014, joined the other company. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's see if we can find... who else do we have? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I already found... Okay, I found your programs. Do I have yours? I don't think I've looked for you. This guy was, I think the monster programmer? Silent Hill 4 actually had some pretty neat, programming because they invented the, like, walkable cutscene. I think it was Masato that actually invented that, where you can, like, walk away and the character is still talking to you and the sound actually changes. Yeah, it's not coming up with anything for you. What if I take away your first name? What happens then? Okay, we got something. May not be right. Tomoaki? Let's see what that says. First name. What was yours? Yeah, no, that's not the dude. And it doesn't look like there's any patents for him here. Sometimes you do find, like, American or English patents and not Japanese. I don't know why or how or why that would happen. But, I don't know. Let's see about... Oops, I forgot to take that out. Oh, it actually came up with something. Alright, what do we got? There we go. Mayama Tomohiro. Computer readable something. Oh, this is back in 1999. Huh. A game system in which a plurality of characters act. I wonder what game that is. What game in 1999 had plurality of characters? Are you hacking into Konami's files? Don't I wish. Let's look for you. Okay, 1999. Damn, all his stuff's related to this 1999 game. What were you working on that year? Anything? Oh, I wonder if Ephemeral Fantasia was the game. It's gotta be. Because, let's see. Japanese role-playing with turn-based... Several characters can be recruited. So yeah, that's gotta be... He was working on programming for this game and must have been involved in some unique, equipment. It's published a year before, but... Yeah, the publication date is in 2001, which is... Yep, when this came out. So probably all that is for, Ephemeral Fantasy. Let me, grab that. Please, for record keeping. Where are you? Put that there. That's cool. Have I looked you up? Let's find out. Let's go back to Konami. Man, this song's great. What's this one called? Reason. Oh man, this one's so good. I don't actually listen to the Silent Hill soundtrack a lot because it makes me feel things. I should actually play a different soundtrack in a bit. Somebody that was very, very tangentially related to Silent Hill. Worked on one of the games in sound programming. He's also a musician that did one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, and just happens to kind of be related in a small way. Didn't do the music, but he worked on the programming. Okay. Those are designers. Taku Otani. I don't know that I've looked you up. And there's no way to get your kanji, so that's not gonna help. I wonder if there's a way... Here, let's try this. Let's see if we can make this bigger. Let's see if we can filter this. How do I filter? Give me... patent. That's what we want. Cool. 8,000 patents! That's great! Is there any way to, sort them by year? That would be cool. Goodness of fit order. Oh, here we go. Oldest date first. Awesome! So the oldest is 1999. I guess before that they probably filed it under a different name, probably under KSET or something, I don't know. Alright, cool. Let's see, 2001. Okay, these are not in order. How is it? That's 1997, that's 1999, that's 2001! How is that in order? Update date. Maybe I need order of filing year. Yeah, okay, now we're in 1989. Yeah, okay, this is right. This is what I want. Let's go to 4. Okay, this is the year I was invented, so that's cool. My inventors were very smart. Let's go 10. 1996. We're probably looking for... I mean, 2000 to 2004 is probably going to have most of them. I think I found all the ones related to the first game. But we can always look at 99. This is gonna take a minute. Where are we at now? 97. Oy. 97. Yeah, that was the year what? Castlevania came out? If I actually remembered or knew any of the people that worked on that, I could look for that. But I have not memorized every game's team, only Silent Hill, to a certain extent. Where? Konami 97. Jesus pleases. What happens if I hit 10 again? Where'd that put me? I don't know if that helped. Okay, it is moving me. Keep going. 98, 98. Whew. Ah, here we go, 99. When did that game come out? It was like early 99. Air hockey game? I'm sorry, wait, they had an air hockey game? What? When? How? A sliding plate. Okay, so they made a literal air hockey machine. That's funny. They actually have, like, I don't know if you call them gymnasiums or something. They have, like, sports groups, sports clubs in Japan. I think that's probably what they're most known for, other than, the gambling machines. But in Japan, they have a bunch of sports stuff they do. Masahiro Sato. Was that somebody we were looking for? Was that somebody's name? No, it was close. Alright. Let's see. We're in 99 now. February. No. Let's see if we get down to, like... It came out in Japan March 3rd? But again, I don't think the dates always match up like that. Yeah, these are not people that I recognize. No. no, no. It sounds like I'm backing up. Yeah, it doesn't look like. I know there are patents in here for the game, but maybe they aren't listed under Konami Co. They might be under something else. Takuya Ando. Hey, 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 hey. That might be our guy. One of our guys. Let's see here. He was in book 1. Where are you at? My dude? My bro? Where are you? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Is he not here? Where did I put him? Did I put him in the next book? Aha! You were a room modeler. And I don't have your kanji, do I? Huh. Oh wait, here's kanji. Is that his name? That's not quite his name. Okay, it was close. Sometimes when it translates that closely, it's because the machine translation messed up, and I always like to check, but nah, the kanji are different, so it's not him. Which, I think he didn't join until... Oh no, he was around. But he's not a programmer, so... Sometimes artists have their names on patents. Like, they will be involved in the project enough that they get on there. And I'm sure that with the stuff they're doing, using computer programs and stuff, artists also learn programming. But it's much rarer, for certain. Alright, let's get to 2000s. Let's get to 2001 would be Silent Hill 2. Not seeing any familiar names. We're in what? We're still in 2000, that's why. Man, these guys need to make less things. I bet you all of them are baseball games. Almost all of them. The others are soccer games. Okay, 2000, yay! When did I forget? I keep having to freaking check. Wasn't it September 2001? Yes, it was September 2001. Makoto Yabe, that was... I think she was a president. She was probably not somebody who was involved. No. Where are we at? February? We should probably jump further. Probably at least towards the end of the year. Where are we at now? April? No. Keep going. June? Nope. Still not seeing any familiar names. It would be so cool and convenient if it would actually have stuff right here. Y'all don't know how many. I think I went through 3,000 patents by hand manually before I found all this and could sort them. Please, it'd be so cool to find stuff. Where are we at? September. Okay. Kentaro. Nope. Asushi Inoue. No, he's from something else. Not him. Not seeing any names. I wonder if we might want to also look. Okay, this one's only. Sometimes they will do. What's wrong? Oh, okay. I will be right back, gang. I gotta answer my front door. 1 second. Mom, I'm coming. Wait. Whoops, forgot to turn my microphone off. So you might have heard me putting away groceries, oh well.
Oh, hello, kitty cat.
Alright, let's go back. Over here. I'm wondering if maybe the patents I'm looking for are listed under a different company, because there's like 4 different names you can find these under. Hey, but might as well look here while we're here. Hopefully we'll get lucky. But I am not recognizing any names as being from Silent Hill. Even though the time's right for Silent Hill 2. Boo. Though it would be under the Japanese release date, wouldn't it? When did it come out in Japan? Let's look. I can't spell release. How will you tackle Origins? The Climax LA staff must be hard to find. Well, I've done some of that already, and it's both hard and not hard. Because on the one hand, it's more recent and more Western, where people have a lot more of a digital footprint. Japan just doesn't. Most of the time in Japan, you'll see a lot of folks, even though this has changed somewhat, there's a tendency to stay with the same company your entire life, or at least most of your life. So you don't have that same kind of, I gotta get my name out there thing. So there's no LinkedIn, there's no portfolios or records of like, this is my stuff, you should hire me. Whereas Americans are constantly putting that stuff up everywhere. Please hire me, always hire me, that kind of thing. So it's very easy to find Western folks compared to Japanese folks. Now, Climax is kind of a special circumstance, since half the game was made by people who then, you know, that team was disbanded, and it kind of, we don't quite know who did what. Some of that is traceable online. You can kind of find former members by looking at the games they made beforehand. But yeah, it's a doozy. It's a thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for 2, so why don't we jump ahead in our timeline? Maybe we'll find something for 3. I don't think I've actually found very many patents for 4. I found some for 3, because 3 has some new inventions. The squiggly lines that are on the mirrors and different monsters and things, that's a very specific invention that was super cool and like new for its time, that I've found some info on. But I've only found 1 or 2 for the 4th game, I think. Hopefully we can change that. Japan, I think, got the 3rd game in the July of 2003. We're in January. Keep going. January. April. Keep going. Still not recognizing any names. Let's see, May. Europe got it in May, so maybe we're around where we need to be. No. See, this is the boring part of what I do. It's just a lot of not finding many hours of not finding to have the 1 hour of finding. The one time in many hours that you find a thing. And you're like, yes! That only took me 5 hours to find a thing. Yeah, I'm not seeing, where are we, June? What was it, July? So maybe it's a little further. Hideo Kojima! Hey! Wait, is your name Kanayoshi? That can't be right. That would be unfortunate for you. Keep going. That's a name I recognize. Was he working on Silent Hill 3? Let's see. I don't know why my mouse is freaking out right now. What was his name? What was your name? I know that that's the symbol for left, and that's the symbol for river. I know that much. Maybe that's left or right. Hirotaka Ishikawa. I know that name. Let's Google you. Is it Kawa? Yes, because that's river. Or close. Yeah, he was a senior manager on 3. I don't know what a senior manager would do programming. And he was involved in 4. So he's like a producer. So he has his name on a program? That's weird. And this was filed in June of 2003. I mean, that's around the time of Silent Hill. What else was he working on? Let's see, 2003, Dance Dance, okay, so that's theoretically what it could be. But that's weird. Oh wait, here we got programming. He was programming there. Silent Hill 3, I don't know. It just seems so weird for somebody with mostly managerial roles to be programming something. But he started out as a programmer, so maybe maybe they needed some help and he jumped in to assist. Okay. Image acquiring means for acquiring an image of a player at predetermined intervals, generating a difference image based on 2 images acquired at different times. Player action calculating means for calculating a second area different from the first area. And one of the partial areas selected according to a comparison of player movement. This is strange. Something about comparing where you are and where you're going and calculating some kind of movement. I don't know if it's like, let's see. Abnormal sleep state detection device. Interesting. I don't think that's actually what it is. It says it's citing, it's quoting. Game machine, game device. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know, man. That's weird. I'm gonna save that and try and figure out what that is later. Because I have no clue. It's around the right time, but that does not seem... Oops. I don't know, it doesn't seem related, but I guess theoretically it could be. I'll have to... We'll have to dive into that one later. Alright. I guess I could... Let's see if he's got other stuff. What are you up to, sir? What's your thing? You got 20 patents? Good for you. Oh, this is literature. Not you. Movement control device 2013, 2011, 2012, 2010, 2011. Yeah, so most of his other stuff comes later on. 2000. Is that what I was looking at earlier? Steps in Time with Music. Okay, this might relate to DDR. Maybe the other one was something about a DDR thing? I don't know. That's weird. That's strange. Was he on a DDR team? Yeah, okay. There's some there. Yeah, it's gotta be related to DDR then. That's gotta be what it is. He just also, because producers tend to produce multiple things at the same time, he was probably doing both. And just assisted in programming because he could program, knew how to do it. Which is pretty cool, considering, you know, producer didn't gotta do that anymore. Let's see. Where are we now? July. Okay, so this is around Silent Hill 3 time. I'm still not seeing any Silent Hill 3 names. I have a feeling that just to prank me, all their Silent Hill patents are under a different name. Like maybe this one. We'll use that to look up the other name. Yeah, we're already in August. We've got to have missed it. Masahiro Saito! I know that name! Oh, no, we're in... This is wrong section, isn't it? I accidentally put this in book 2. My bad. I will cut that. Wrong book. You go right there. Oops, not like that. put it like that. There we go. Alright, Masahiro, damn it. We were so close. Masahiko Saito, different person. I wonder who you are. I'm gonna Google you. What did you do? Are you a Silent Hill person and I'm just not remembering? Lola, what's the matter? Lola. Okay. Well, he was a Sudokan person. And so, see, this is... I don't know how he was doing both of those at 2 different companies, but okay. This makes some sense. Maybe he moved to Square after that. And of course, there's like a million people with this name. That's also Konami. Yeah, this is a mess. I don't think this person worked on Silent Hill. Yeah, I don't know. Alrighty. Alright, now we're in September. Yeah, no. Time to do another time jump. We'll check 2004 and then we'll move on. I mean, I guess I could keep going. Well, no. Because even if Konami, like, the patents wouldn't be in Japan, because at that point, the company, it would be filed by, like, Konami of America or something. So, yeah, we would... 2004 would be it for Silent Hill. And when did that game come out? It should be the top Google for everything I do, because that's constantly... I can never remember the dates. When was it in Japan? June in Japan. June 2004. Alright, we're in February. Let's keep going. April. Where are we at now? Oh, I went too far. Go back. I have to go back. Okay, July. Nope. 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 Don't recognize these names. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, I do recognize that one. That's a Silent Hill person. I found you, person. Hiromichi Ito. Okay, this is definitely some kind of group game. It's definitely not related to Silent Hill, but it is related to a Silent Hill person. I don't remember which one he worked on. Let's find out. Let's see here. Hey, worked on Time Hollow, which is from the same person that did Shadow of Destiny, one of my favorite games. Silent Hill 2! Hey! You were a Silent Hill 2 programmer! You did the sub-program as opposed to the DOM program. Let's see if you got any patents from 2001. Intellectual property license agreement? Huh? 2004, 2009, 2004, 1998, 2003, 2000. Yeah, so probably nothing related to Silent Hill 2. Let's look at this one weird one. Do I have... Yeah, I think I have his name already. Okay, I have no idea what this is. But it is programming. Okay, it's programming to store property rights, I guess? I don't know. That's weird. What was that? August? Let's go back one more. Hello, Abigail. What are we researching? We are looking up Konami patents related to Silent Hill. We found, what? We found 2 or 3. We got lucky. We found some gold in here. It's been an hour and we found 2 or 3. That's how it usually... Actually, that's better than it usually goes. July. Yeah, I have a feeling Silent Hill is listed under a different name. So let's try... Let's see, we just did Konami Corporation. Let's see what happens when I do search all by this identification. Only 191? Really? Okay. Oldest update date? Maybe? Let's see, that's Osaka. We don't want that. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's going to be anybody related to that team either. Ugh. Oh well. We may have gotten all we can get out of this for now. Let's see, what else we can research? What have I been missing? Let's see. Bob is now sitting in front of me purring, so that's good. That's a good sign. It's always good to have a purring cat staring at you. It's because in 3 hours I should feed him, and he just wants to let me know that the countdown has begun. The countdown has begun. Alright, let's take a look at this. I've not done a lot with the background on this game. I only have 2 people. Room design. Okay, let's see. Background design and room design. So this is who we're working with. Hey, it's our girl! Yusuda! Hiroko. Okay, so let's write down our names. Let me scoot this back over. We'll just put them together. It's basically the same thing. Background tends to refer to, like, the town itself and its layout, and then room is, like, the inside of the buildings. The first game, it wasn't split up that way, but later games, they were so big, it's like, yeah, we gotta have separate teams for this. This actually looks like a pretty small team compared to the previous teams. Alright, Morohoshi Tomoko. All these names sound familiar. I have a feeling these are all people that had worked on a game, before. Aoyama Masaya. Miura Takeshi? Actually, Saito Kana, that's a new one. I do not recognize that name. But all the other ones I think are probably Silent Hill alums at this point. Okay, that's all the background people. Let's take a look at you, person that I don't recognize. Oh my god, no way, really? That's all? That's all we know about you? Oh no. I think Kana is a female name, I'm pretty sure. Okay, no, I don't need the demigod. Given name. Yeah, but it's a feminine. Again! Female freaking designers that just vanish. Just pop out of nowhere. That's so sad. I mean, it's gotta have to do with, one, I don't know that I feel like it's a very male-dominated field, even today. Probably worse in the PS2 era. And two, if you get married, your name changes. So I imagine, you know, it's entirely possible that there's just another person out there, and they should be associated with this, and it's just not, you know, nobody knows. Okay, art and graphics. Alright, let's see. I have... How many ways can it be written? Oh, good. It can be written all the ways. So many ways. So just Googling that's going to be hard. Not fun. Let's get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. Going to get rid of that. And we'll get rid of these. What about Saito? How common of a name is that? Sometimes you can get lucky and just smash some names together and try and figure it out. Yeah, it looks like there's only 2 different ways to really spell that name. I mean, people can come up with their own and stuff. Oh, less common variants. Okay, so it's probably one of those 2? Maybe? Okay. I might mess with that later, see if I can't try and guess a name. Alright, Kana Saito. Former member... Hey, that's a way somebody spells their name. But I bet you if I Google this, we're gonna get Yeah, this band person, probably. I think this is someone from a music thing? Lola, you've been outside. You hush. Let's see here. Give me this. Oh, why? What? No, I don't want to log into my Facebook. I don't want them to see that. They don't need to be exposed to this. Yeah, I have a feeling that all these are going to be related to the music person. Or whoever this other person is. Oh, we got some profiles on the LinkedIn. Maybe we'll get lucky. Artist. Traditional freelance. Mexico City. Are you an artist? Do you do the art things? Stop showing my emails, computer. No. I think the strategic. I think that's probably not an art thing. Probably, presumably. Probably not IBM. No. What are you? Evolvable Asia. I don't know what that means. We'll check that one. Check that one. Office, student. I don't know what that is. Oh, financial service. Okay. Probably not. Go away! Stop telling me to sign in. I don't want to. Assistant. Okay, yeah, no. Oh, I'm a person. Just because I keep trying to look at things on your website without logging in. Okay, no, definitely not. Boo! Most of the time I don't find them on there. I just want to check because it just seems so sad to not have any info about a person. Oh. Well, that's fun. Sef-Zero wrote some DeviantArt stuff. Definitely not related. Definitely not who we're looking for. Yeah, I'm not seeing art. I'm not seeing... probably not gonna be here. Often, if you find them by the English name, it means that they've, gone freelance and they're open to, being hired by Western companies, which is why they would have their name in English on their portfolio or whatever. If nothing comes up, then they probably haven't, and I'm gonna have to dig into the Japanese side and see if I can find it. Have I looked you up? Let's look you up. Oh, good. Another person that's been swallowed into soccer. Is that really all that the credit? No way. Let's try and see if maybe another person. Nope. Literally that one name. That can't be. There's gotta be some Japanese stuff they've worked on to just do Silent Hill 4 and then all soccer? I mean... And then it ends at 2016, so theoretically they've moved on somewhere. Design Stadium. So all they did for 6 years was draw stadium. That sounds fun. How many times do you need to draw the stadium? Don't you just get it and then you're done? Looks like I have Googled him. Oh, this is why I couldn't find any info about this guy. Because here's his name with a Tokyo Mew Mew power character. Oh, man. Nope, we're probably not gonna find anything on this guy. Oh, no. I do not think that this man worked on Silent Hill. It doesn't seem correct. Seems unlikely. Even the Facebook account is just for the character. It's not correct. Working at Cyber Agent? Oh, excuse me. Well, that's a programmer, so that's probably not the artist. Man. It really is a shame, but often that's what you get when you look. There's just a lot of nothing, especially from back then. Or if they share their name with something, that's all you're gonna find. Why don't we close off with actually showing some cool stuff I've found. Let's pull up. Oh, Bobby. Bobby, no. Lola, Bobby. No fighting. No cat dog fights. Either that or he sought to escape Konami so hard he became an anime boy. Oh, no. Alright, let's see here. Go into my files. I've hidden them off to the side because I haven't organized them yet. Let's see, what have I've been finding Silent Hill 3 stuff lately, haven't I? What we got? Oh, I love this. That's one of Masahiro Ito's drawings. He does little, like, goofy sketches of the monsters and characters and stuff from time to time. He hasn't done one in a while, but that's like one of the Silent Hill 3 ones that I've found. Oh, I did find this. Here, let's see. I can mute. I found this the other day. Likely the first time the game was playable as a demo on the floor. This is the Tokyo Game Show for 2002. And it did appear at E3 that year, but it was like so close to the beginning of the working on it, but they didn't have anything. They just had a video and no playable stuff. But here they actually had the game. Let's go. It was a little further. Ah, I saw it. I saw you. There you are. There's my girl. And then that's where you could play it. So cool. I don't know, I get a kick out of old stuff like this. Like, did you even know what it would be? You know, Clock Tower 3 was also at this event. You see it somewhere in here. Where was... Oh, well, there's the actual trailer. But yeah, Biohazard! Zero, my favorite one. The one I love. Yes. Very, very cool. I think it's fun. That's on YouTube somewhere. It's called... Oh, I don't know. I named it Tokyo Game Show 2002. I don't know. Silent Hill Memories recently posted something new that I hadn't seen. A GameSpot interview with the Silent Hill 3 team, which has... Let's see here. It has Owaku, Yamaoka, Akira's in the middle there, and then that's the director, Nakazawa Kazuhide, I believe, who is in a picture that has been pretty famous. And I've seen it around, but I didn't know who the guy was in the picture. That's the director. Look at him, he's so baby-faced. He looks so young. Like, he looks like a wee baby, doesn't he? But he's actually the director of the game. That's wild. That's so wild to me. I really don't have a lot of info on him, unfortunately. He's kind of another one that's sort of, I think, you know, kind of there and gone. A lot of the older stuff seems to be that way. It's just so... Nowadays, like, you make a game, it's so easy for people to, like, find you on social media and stuff, but back then, like, there's just nothing. There's nothing. He was the one that was the David Lynch fan? I don't know. Let's see what I got on him. I don't actually think I have a lot on him. He was the one that made the Halo of the Sun, and... He, he created the insane cancer monster. That was the other, that's like two concrete details that we have about him, and that's really kind of it. I've been working on Silent Hill 2 as well. Let's see what else I've found here. Lola, you hush. Did I find anything new? Got this. This is some kind of like... something they sent out in Japan? Oh, look at those old VHS tapes. Oh my god. Silent Hill 2 VHS. It was some kind of like challenge or something? I don't know. Some kind of like speed run thing? I'm really not sure. I just think it's fascinating. The VHS tapes. That's so funny. One of these days I'll have to actually like translate this and figure out what the heck it is and what it means and what it's from. It says it's from a GameWave DVD, Volume 20, April 2002. Time Attack. Yeah, I don't know. And then I got some stuff. This is from some other YouTubers. It's been around for a while. I just haven't dug into it. Yeah, this is from Letter Silent Heaven, where they work to show the programming stuff, which, ooh man, that's the collision, which is just fascinating to me. I love seeing the behind-the-scenes stuff. I wish more folks would do it for the other games in the series, but too, everybody and their brother is doing too. There's a lot more information on how it runs and what's hidden in it, and that's really cool. I wish more people were obsessed with 4. Like, I really would love to have the skill and ability to understand how to do this kind of stuff so that I could research 4. Unfortunately, we're not that lucky yet, not there yet. Let's see, what's this? Press event. Oh, this was the video that showed it, that weird... Oh, I should show y'all that. Where did I put that? Yes, this. Silent Hill 2 had the weirdest press event of, like, all time. I can't wait to talk about it in the next video. It happened in, like, France. They took a bunch of people out to a field in France, and then they had, like, 100 journalists they all invited with a letter, and they put them in a bunch of cars, like, military vehicles, and, drove them to a secret mansion in the woods. A bunch of women were dressed up as nurses running around screaming. Yeah, like that. There were people dressed as soldiers who had, like, BB guns, and they were surrounding the mansion to make it like you couldn't escape. Sato, Yamaoka, and Owaku, I think, were all there. Or maybe it was Ito, I don't remember. And they, like, covered people's faces to, like, pretend they were kidnapping them and took them to this haunted mansion where they would take them all inside and show them video of the game. Then they took them deeper into the mansion and showed them, like, more behind-the-scenes stuff. And while they were doing all this, they were doing insane stuff like they had nurses take people aside one by one and make them drink blood, which was, like, I don't know, Kool-Aid. They had a woman dressed as Maria who was telling them, you know, here's a flashlight, go and find the secret, like, you know, just like they had this whole haunted house experience in the middle of the woods of France. Like, 100 different journalists from, like, 5 different countries came. It was wild. And some of the, like, translated stuff from the journalists seems to imply that the version of Silent Hill 2 they saw was a little different than the one we eventually got. Not a lot, but, like, there was more to the intro than what was finally there at the end. I don't know if maybe it's a mistranslation or something, because some of it's a little ambiguous, but they went all out with this. In today's money, it costs something like $1.6 million to put this up in USD. Oh my god, it's just the wildest thing. So bonkers. This idea should have been used for the RE1 press. It feels a lot more like a Metal Gear or a Resident Evil thing, because it literally ends with a paintball fight in the woods. Like, all the journalists, like, haven't you ever wished you could have a paintball fight with Yamaoka Akira in the woods? Isn't that on your bucket list? Because that's on my bucket list now. I want to do that. I think this must be where they're getting ready for the paintball fight, maybe. Oh, look. Oh, it was Imamura. That's who the third was. Oh, they're so young. Wait a minute. They had tiki torches? And they fought in the dark? Oh my god, this is nuts. How many? I think they were out there for, like, I mean, they couldn't have been out there for more than one day, right? There's nowhere for them to sleep. So they must have been out there for, like, a whole day and then probably driven back into town. I think there's one more video of the coverage. Maybe? I don't know. I might have to try and find it. A lot of the original footage of this, I think, you know, various reporters and stuff went to this event. I don't know that there's a lot of footage saved. I think this might be one of the few videos left. And it took me forever to find it because the original website that hosted it has been down. And, what is it? That video viewing program that used to work that no longer works, made it so you couldn't watch it. And I finally got lucky and found it on YouTube again. Anyway, wild stuff out there, gang. Sorry again for the lack of streaming, being that it's the summertime and my niece is out of school. She drops by constantly, spent the last couple days with us, so we've been chilling. But she is now back home, and probably, I think, what is it? Yeah, she starts school pretty soon. So my time will be free again. Tomorrow I will be streaming some Silent Hill for reals. I just wasn't up to it today. I think Roberto Nunez here on YouTube is data mine stuff, but he admits has to do it all himself with custom tools because of how hard it is. Yes, you are correct. He is one of the, like, OGs. Thank you, sirs. Let me pull up his videos, because quite a few things I have are from his channel. Can I not just Google that and have it? Is that one? I think it's this one. No, this is not the one. Roberto Nunez Silent Hill? Will that come up? No, it does not. Damn you. But yeah, that channel is great. It has some, like... Actually, I think I have some videos downloaded. I always download this stuff just in case, because sometimes it will vanish, you know? Sometimes things go away. Rodolfo, that was it. Is that why it wasn't coming up? Because I spelled it wrong? Yes, that's the channel. There we go. But yeah, they have a lot of hacks of games that are less common. Like this one! So freaking cool! This is a pretty recent discovery, I think, where he found some like unused animations and unused models in Silent Hill 4 related to the stairs. Like, look at this. There was like a pregnant woman, and then there's this thing with the scissors, or forceps, I guess. God, so creepy. Stuff, I guess, that just either was considered... I imagine since there's a bunch of pregnant bodies, they probably thought it was too much. I think that's probably why, because some of them are very, very finished. Let me see if I can find one of the more finished looking... that one's not that finished. There was a really pregnant lady that, like, looked done. Might be this. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, that's so creepy. Yeah, I have a feeling they decided that that was a little too much, which is fair, but I think that's badass. That's awesome. That is terrifying. My God. And of course, if this is all from, you know, the stairs, that was probably Yasuda Hiro's work. I almost said Hiroko, but I think Yasuda Hiro is the preferred. There we go. That's one of the more finished ones. It does not look happy with its baby at all. So this is probably her work. Oh, and that's a very, like, finished and looking nurse. Almost kind of looks like Eileen a little? I don't know. Anyway, very cool stuff. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for your service. You should go check that stuff out if you're interested in more, like, Silent Hill behind-the-scenes stuff. Especially 4, because seems to be one of the few people who does try to research 4. I will be back tomorrow with Silent Hill stuff. I hope to have the second episode of my Silent Hill history video up this week, and my goal is for the book itself to come out in September. It takes a week or two for them to approve it and for me to be able to order it, so I'm kind of judging farther out. But I will announce pre-orders and stuff for that eventually so that I can know how many I'm ordering. Thanks again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.